Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching Signature Esports, presented by... One day I'll get all these down. Presented by... Lunatic Designs, Chop Shop Racing, Marcelo Motorsports, Thompson Racing, and C&L Carpets. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Michael Bollinger, welcoming you to Phoenix for race number 4 in Signature Esports Funday Series. This afternoon we'll be running 94 laps in Phoenix today. 2 tires, 100% fuel, 1 faster pan, 2 green, white checkers. And let's take a look at your Raceday info. Here's your Raceday info presented by... Let's get STK working again real fast. He's having issues again today. Here it goes. STK just being a little slow today. Here's your race day info. 94 laps, no stages. Bob Turner coming in with like 2 sets of tires, 100% fuel, 1 faster pair, 2 green light checker attempts today. And Arizona. Track temperatures coming in at 88 degrees, track length 1 mile. The weather is going to be 83 degrees, 10% humidity, cloudy with 12-mile-per-hour wind today here in Atlanta, here in Phoenix today, as this roll over into our starting grid. Who's the starting grid? Number 1 and the number 33 is going to be Andrew Davis. And in the other 2 is going to be RB Turner. Row number 2 is going to be made up of the 25 of Brad Dove and the 9 of Jared Lane. Row number 3 is going to be the 32 of Michael Biswer and the 83 of Zach Thompson. Rolling off 7th, 8th, and 9th is going to be Jason Falwell in number 15, Josh Barr in the 35, and Robert Van Ness in the number 66. And that rounds out your field today here in Phoenix, as let's get ready to go racing, boys. So we got the 33, so gonna take a fall back here. So is having some sort of issue, as Brad Dove and number 25 is going to take the pole position from here. We got 94 laps today. Brad Dove going to be a leader, taking us to the green flag, as we got a long way to go to hold that pace speed. Brad Dove, your control car on the next leader's control car on the next start. Green flag on this restart is controlled by Barney. Through the gears we go, pitter patter, let's get after. We're underway. 9 trucks today will battle 94 laps here in Phoenix. Brad Dove goes out into the dogleg first. I wouldn't want to go into the dogleg this early. Personal, I would say, but hey, to each our own. The dogleg, if you come out of it wrong, it could really ruin your day and ruin other people's days about early. It's on a single file out just a little bit now. Brad Dove, Michael Biswer, down to 0.2 of a second for the lead right now. And single file all the way back as well. Oh, and they're wrecking. Biswer in the 32 around. Ooh, we got a big one. We got a parking lot in the Phoenix backstretch. Josh Barr involved. Michael Biswer, Andrew Davis, Jason Fowell, Robert Van Ness, all involved here today. Let's go ahead and review what happened on what happened replay. Let's go on board with the number 66 and see what he saw first. Let's go on board with 66 of Robert Van Ness. It's not enough braking. Touch it one more time with Josh Barr. No, let's... Uncle Bizert. Let's go on board with him as well, because he did go airborne. Just lost the attitude. Ooh. This is Jason Farwell. Jason got a little loose himself and almost went into this barrier. Jason got a little loose himself. Just tapped the inside water barriers. Came back up the track. Trying to get around. Then Calamity breaks loose. As lights off on the pace car, it's going to be Dove, RB, Zach Thompson, Josh Barr, Jason Farwell, Robert Van Ness, Michael Bizert, Andrew Davis. First caution on this Sunday afternoon, as pace car makes his left-hand turn back down to pit lane. At least he didn't hit the barrier this time like he did back in November. But he gotta get talking to. Dove, RB, Thompson, your top 5, your top 3. As Brad Dove, the control truck. Back to the years ago, we are back underway in Phoenix. Green flag is back in the air. Let's see who jumps through the hair. Let's see who jumps down to the dog leg first. Brad Dove first, take advantage into the dog leg yet again. Good battle with RB Turner here. Side-by-side battle into 1 and 2. Dove, RB. Brad Dove's holding off RB. RB Turner. Still in second place. Speaking of RB Turner, he is on the driver cams tonight. Let's go say hello to our driver cams presented by Chop Chop Racing. RB Turner, our only driver cam out there tonight, presented by Chop Chop Racing. RB Turner, 3/10 of a second back right now on Brad Dove. Brad Dove right now is starting to pull away. He's up to a 3/10 of a second lead now, back down to 14. As Josh Barr takes the 7 points away from RB Turner. Josh Barr down into the dog leg, and Josh Barr able to, not able to. Brad Dove just holds him off. Josh Barr into second place. Jason Farwell down to a 3 seconds back. Zach Thompson down to 3 seconds now. Robert Van Ness 3.9. Jason Farwell 2.9, 2 seconds 9/10. Bisbert 2.5 seconds. Lane a second and 3/10. Second 1.3 seconds back. RB, 9/10. Bar, 19/10 of a second. Let's go down to Brad Dove almost loses it. He's able to hold on to it. Here comes Josh Barr on the outside now. Side by side out of 1 and 2 for the lead. Josh Barr is able to claim the lead over Brad Dove. Come 12 laps on the board this time by. Out of 94 laps. And we are going to be making at least 1 to 2 pit stops here. 100% fuel, we're looking at maybe 30-40 laps, so possible 2 pit stops. These are the truck series here today, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, who are off tonight, this week. They'll be racing again next Friday at Las Vegas. I will not be in the booth next Sunday for you guys, as I will be in Las Vegas. So I'm not going to be in the booth next week. But Josh Barr able to increase the lead to a full 1.5 seconds now. There's Brad Dove not going to back down. Now, me and Brad Dove do have some history together with the Chop Shop Racing League on Tuesday nights, Friday nights, and Saturday nights. I race with Brad Dove, and him and I have some beef on track. Oh, Brad Dove is a good guy. I like racing with Dove. He's fun. He's a good guy to race with. As right now, Josh Barr, Brad Dove, RB Turner, Jerry Lane, Michael Wizard, Zach Thompson, Jason Fogo, Robert Van Ness, Andrew Davis, new running order. It looks like we have early pit lane for Josh Barr. Brad Dove retakes the lead. Josh Barr into the pits. One thing to say about Phoenix, it's one of the longest pit lanes in NASCAR. Van Ness able to move up. RB moves back up into second. Jerry Lane up to third. Bismarck up to fourth. Thompson up to fifth. Farwell up to sixth. Van Ness up to seventh. Biggest move of the race so far is tied between Brad Dove and Robert Van Ness. And now Zach Thompson. $18 laps on the board this time by. Into the doggo we go yet again. Brad Dove still able to hold on to his lead. Brad Dove up to 9/10 of a second lead on RB Turner. Jerry Lane and Zach Thompson are going to be the next closest battle right now. As Jerry Lane and Zach Thompson are going to be starting to battle each other for third and fourth now. Michael Bismarck, Jason Folwell. They're pretty far back from each other. That's going to be a good fight. Here shortly. Comes Robert Van Ness in the 66. Jared Lane. He's up 1 spot. Jordan Lane, he's up 2 spots right now. So sorry. I don't know why I was saying Jared. Let's go lap around with Jordan Lane. Like he's slowly starting to catch RB and Brad Dove now. That's not a 9/10 of a second. His Black Rifle Coffee Company machine. Here's what it looks like with RB. But RB would see out his UV mirror right now. He's on board with RB as well. Nice helmet, Dove! Dove has a pretty nice helmet. 23 out of 90 laps on the board, coming to 24 out of 94 to go. Laps are going to be starting to wind down pretty fast. I'm going to be interested to see how far these drivers will stretch out their pit window. The pit window. We know the pit window's coming pretty soon. Harvey, Brad Dove getting bumper to bumper in 1 and 2 yet again. RB inside, Brad Dove outside. Brad Dove still holds off RB. Once again, thank you to CNL Carpets, Lunatic Designs, Chop Shop Racing, Marshmallow Motorsports, and Thompson Racing are presenting sponsors here on Signature Esports. 27 laps on the board this time by Brad Dove leads it. Robert Van Nest all by himself, 7.5 seconds back, followed by Jason Farrell, who is 6.5 seconds back, 6.25 back. Bisbert 4.7 back. Jordan Lane, my bad, who comes out to 2.5 back, while Zach Thompson, RB, and Brad Dove all starting to battle for the lead. This is going to be a close battle for the lead right here. This is the closest battle I've seen all day here in Phoenix. Andrew Davis, Josh Barr, out. Robert Van Ness will be your first car to go a lap down. Jason Farrell will be your second. Robert Van Ness at 8 back. Farrell, 8.5 back, 6.5 back. Bisbert, 5.5. Lane, 2.5. Thompson, 6/10. RB to the lead. Brad Dove, 4/10. Single file racing pit stops are coming here pretty soon. Robert Van Ness. Okay, we have Zach Thompson, the biggest mover of the race so far. He's up 3 spots from where he started. Robert Van Ness up 2. Brad Dove, RB Turner tied at 1. Same with Jason Fowell. Robert Van Ness just out in the back running his own race right now. Jason Fowell doing the same thing, just running their race. Michael Bisbert trying to fight to get back up front as well. Jason Fowell and Robert Van Ness are down to 9.5 back. Jordan Lane, he's up to 2.5 back. Bisbert down to 7.5 back. Zach Thompson, Brad Dove, RB Turner, gonna be a battle for the lead. Once again, C&L Carpets, Thompson Racing, Marswell Motorsports, Chop Shop Racing, and Lunatic Designs are your presenting sponsors here on Sancho Esports. 35 laps on the board this time by. The laps are going to start winding down. If anything, we should be seeing pit stops roughly around 40, I'd say 50 to 55. But I'm not sure here on the fuel cells here on these Craftsman Truck Series trucks. I'll try to get a look on that for you. I'm going to say roughly around 50 to 55 laps of fuel we should be seeing. Brad Dove and Zach Thompson fall back to a 2.5 now. Jared Lane falls down to 4.5. Jason Fowell is now down to 10.5. And Michael Bisbert goes into the pits as Robert Van Ness moves into 6th place spot, 12.5 back. Zach Thompson over Van Ness tied for your biggest move of the race. Thunderbird coming in with all of the sponsor info for all of the sponsors here on Sancho Esports. Michael Bisbert falls to a lap down. He'll be your lucky dog if and when we have another car. If we have another caution and if he can stay the first car lap down. Robert Van Ness, 13.5 back. Jason Fowell, 11.5 back. Jordan Lane, he's up to 4.5 back. Jack Thompson comes up to a 2.5 back, while Brad Dove is 3/10 of a second back. Laps are winding down. 41 on the board this time by, coming to 42 laps on the board. Pit stops will be coming here shortly. When will they happen? What will happen? Brad Dove is coming in today with an iRating just at 1,827. Lowest iRated driver coming in today was going to be Robert Van Nest. He's coming in at 344. But a B-class rating, by a B-class driver at 2.67. The highest iRated driver we have in here today will be coming out as Andrew Davis, coming in at a 2,122 with an A-class of 2.44. Highest currently on the track is coming out as RB Turner, who is also your current leader at an iRating of 2,130 and an iRating of 2.93. Actually, he is your highest iRated driver right now. I was looking at the wrong numbers. I had him backwards. So again, this time chase has done a number on all of us here this morning. New subscriber, Dillygaff, beat up. Just was gifted by Bungie Bird. Robert Van Nest, current 6th place driver, up 3 spots. Zach Thompson tied for base move of the race, coming in at an iRating of 1,706 and a A-class rating of 2.53. He's up 3 spots. He's trying to run down Brad Dove and RB Turner right now, trying for a good battle for the lead. Robert Van Nest falls back down to 19.5 seconds back, while Jason Fowell's starting to catch a little bit as he's up to a 14.3 back. Gordon Lane, he's coming down to a 7.5 back. Zach Thompson, 2.5 back. Brad Dove, 7/10 back. RB Turner, your race leader. It's starting to get a little spread out now. Long green flag run. Our return in the O2, holding out his lead, trying to get a second top 3 of the season. $50 laps on the board this time by 94. The laps are going to be winding down. Coming to 45 to go. Which means the hit stops are coming. I'm going to estimate about 50. We should be seeing pit stops here within the next 5 or so laps. So the pit window should be open. See what I believe with these trucks, if I can remember, Talladega on 100% fuel, you can get about 25 laps of fuel. 25 to 28 laps of fuel. On a regular speedway, I think you can get about, at Bristol, I know they can get close to 100. Bristol Martinsville, I know it's close to like 100, 150, if I'm not mistaken. For road courses, I think it's like 15 or so. Then for regular speedways, I think it's like 50 to 40 to 50, depends on the track. Bisbert a lap down. Hi, Bungie. Much love, Bungie. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. Always fun talking to you in the chats. Right now we have Jared Lane up about in 4th position right now. Jared Lane, he's right where he started. Jason Fowell, he's up 2. Robert Van Nest up 3. Zach Thompson up 3. Brad Dove up 1. RB Turner up 1 from where they all started. Robert Van Nest down 20 to 25 and a half back. Jared Lane 10 and a half back. Fowell 17 and a half back. Thompson, he's coming to 3 and a half back. Dove 2 and a half back. RB Turner all on his own. RB Turner starting to give Robert Van Nest a miracle. Robert Van Nest is going to be fighting to put a lap down. Fighting to stay on the lead lap. Once again, Lunatic Designs, Chop Shop Racing, Marshmallow Motorsports, Thompson Racing, and CNO Carpets. All of our lovely sponsors here on Signature Esports. 56 laps on the board this time by. 56 laps on the board this time by. We should be seeing pit stops are coming. I know they're fixing to happen. I tend to try to run till my spotter tells me the leaders are pitting. Then I'll tend to go ahead and go in the pits. Robert Van Nest concedes the spot. He now goes a lap down. Jason Fowell will be last truck on the lead lap. Robert Van Nest will be in the lucky dog spot. Question is, when do you want to pit? With how small this field is, when do you want to pit? When do you want to make your run? Do you want to try to pit early and try to save as much as you can? Do you want to try to pit late so you know you have the tires when it matters most? Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do for strategy. I'll tend to pit whenever I hear the leaders are pitting. I'll try to pit a lap. Depends on how far back. If I'm able to go out, take maybe lead a lap, then go in. All depends on what track we're at and how everything plays out. Normally, if it's a plate track, we all try to pit at the same time. I'll tend to pit late, so I can try to stay out and take my lead a lap points. That's just me though, that's just how I like to run my strategy. 60 laps on the board this time by. Still no pit stops, I'm surprised. RB Turner. Brad Dove. Zach Thompson, your top 3. 60 laps on the board. 1 caution so far for incident. This might become a fuel mileage race. You can save. Got just under 44 to go now. I'd say about 34 laps to go. Under 30, a little over 34 to go. It's getting crazy. It's getting dicey. Multiple cars spread out. Multiple trucks spread out. Jason Fulwell, he's down to 20 seconds back. Jordan Lane, 13 and a half back. Zach Thompson, 4 and a half. Brad Dove, 2 and a half. RB Turner, your race leader. Zach Thompson and Robert Van Ness tied for biggest mover of the race. Brad Dove +1, RB +1, Jason Fowell +2, Bisbert -2, Andrew Davis -8. Laps are starting to wind down even more. It's go time now. If I was smart, I'd try to short pit this. If I was RB, or if I was Brad Dove, Jason Fowell, he goes 2 laps down. He falls into the pits. Bisbert 1 lap down. Jared Lane, Brad Dove into the pits. Zach Thompson moves into 2nd place. He's up 4 spots. Pit stops are happening. It looks like we've seen some short pitting happening. RB Turner should be starting to think about pitting soon now as well. But RB knows how to win at these tracks, so he knows how to run his races here. And what it looks like he's trying to do, he's trying to pit as late as possible. And as I say that, RB makes that left-hand turn down to pit lane. RB Turner into pit lane. Let's go on board with RB so we can show you. We can talk about how long this pit lane is. This is what I mean. How long this pit lane is. It starts out of exit 2, goes all the way through Green 4 and the dog leg. And pit road speed's also 35 miles per hour through here too. And there's the start finish line. This is how long pit road speed. This is how long the Phoenix pit road is. RB into his pit stall. Here go the tires. RB trying to back out on the track. Still able to hold on to his lead. Wow. Here's a look on board Brad Dove. RB Turner's going to have to be really patient on these cold tires right now, as here comes Brad Dove to the inside. Brad Dove contesting for the lead. Brad Dove able to steal the lead back. On laps 66 to 94, Brad Dove reclaims the lead. Brad Dove, RB Turner, couple lap fresher tires. Brad Dove already has temperature on his tires. 68 of 94 laps complete. Tonight, AMP Racing League heads over to Talladega Superspeedway for the playoff race. Tomorrow night, Monday night, will be Chop Shop Racing GT3 Series. Tuesday night will be a charity event as Chop Shop Racing is off. As Chop Shop Speedy Trophies Truck Series take the week off. And then it'll be Goat Racing Diecast Xfinity Series. Chop Shop Racing Dirt Series. Friday night the work week will be concluded with Friday night Chop Shop Cup Series Action Cup Series. Saturday will be the final race of the Powder Puff Racing Season number 2 and Chop Shop Xfinity Series. And next Sunday will be Sunday Funday at Las Vegas and AMP Racing yet again. That's your week for Chop Shop for Signature Esports, and all our spot in Signature Esports is presented by C&L Carpets, Chop Shop Racing, Marsuelo Motorsports, and Thompson Racing, and of course Lunatic Designs. Thank you once again to all of our sponsors here on Signature Esports, as we are now in 24 laps to go here at Phoenix. Phoenix, the fun part about Phoenix, it's kind of a mix of Martinsville and a speedway at the same time. Flat. Martinsville is a flat short track, while Phoenix is a flat speedway with banking in 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. That's about it. Most of the track is flat. I'm not seeing much banking in 1 and 2 though, but 3 and 4 have a little bit of banking. "22 laps to go this time by Doug, Turner, Thompson, Fowell in 4th. Fowell up 3, Thompson up 3, RB right where he started. Brad Dove +2, Robert Van Ness +3. Well, Zach Thompson can get to RB, or Jason Fowell can get to Zach Thompson. We could be in for a good battle for biggest move of the race so far. Here's the closest battle on track right now between RB and Brad Dove right now. Oh! Brad Dove almost around. He saves it. Brad Dove drops down to 3rd place. Zach Thompson +5. He's your new race leader and biggest move of the race. Let's take a look at what happened. Let's watch this in slow motion. Looks like Brad Dove and RB Turner. Brad Dove started breaking a little loose. RB Turner, he slid down. RB Turner, no way to go. Brad Dove and RB Turner make contact. RB Turner almost into the inside wall. Brad Dove, RB Turner, Dove around, Turner involved. Zach Thompson, he makes it around. Zach Thompson, your new race leader. 18 laps to go. Laps are winding down here. Zach Thompson, your race leader so far. First time we're calling him as a leader. This afternoon, I should say. Let's see if Brad Dove can bounce back from that little incident from that little spin with RB Turner. Brad Dove falls down to 2.5 seconds back. Jason Fowell, 20.5 back. Lane, 21.5. Van Ness a lap down. Bizzard back in the pits. Bizzard comes back out on the track. He's 9 laps down. 16 laps to go this time by. Coming to 15 to go. It's go time. If this was a plate track, it would be go time now. No, this is a speedway. Anything can still happen in a speedway. Oh, RB Van Ness goes another, almost collects RB. RB just gets around Van Ness. Van Ness goes second lap down. Jason Fowell and Gerald Lane. They have almost a good battle going. Jason Fowell able to pull second ahead now. Brad Dove falls to almost 2 seconds back now from Falls almost 2 seconds back from Zach Thompson. RB, 2.5 back. Right now, Dove just fighting his tires right now. We could be seeing Zach Thompson steal a win here. Coming to 12 laps to go from Phoenix. 2 laps. We'll see the double 5 in the air by Barney the Flagman in 2 laps. Laps are winding down. Smart move by RB Turner. Let the lap guy by instead of trying to fight the lap guy. Let him by, save the tires. That's what RB needs. That's what RB's gonna have to do here if he wants to try to catch Zach Thompson. RB Turner down to falls back to 7/10 back. Brad Dove 2.5 back. Jason Farwell 21 seconds back. Backed up to 22. Jared Lane 23 back. Van Ness 2 laps down. Bisbert 9 laps down. Ooh, yeah, we got, Dove in the wall. 9 to go. Brad Dove starting to catch now. He's up to 9/10 of a second. Turner, 3/10 of a second. Sorry about the long pausing, guys. I was taking a hydrate break. Turner, Thompson, Dove. Gonna be battling for third. First, second, and third now. 8 laps to go. And Thompson hold Dove in. Turn him off. 8 laps to go. We got more lap traffic in the way now. Bisbert able to get a lap back. He's back to 8 laps down. But here they come yet again. 8 to go. Coming to 7 to go here from... 7 to go from Phoenix. Brad Dove tries to utilize the dog leg. Brad Dove starting to catch him again. 5/10 of a second for Brad Dove. 19/10 for Turner. Zach Thompson leading it. 6 to go. Here goes Brad Dove again to the dog leg. Brad Dove almost gets past RB. 3/10 back for Brad Dove. Brad Dove outside. RB inside. Single file. 3-truck battle for the lead. 5 to go at the line. Dove. Dog leg again. Brad Dove. Side by side with RB Turner for his second place. Into 1 and 2. Is RB can contest, or is Brad Dove gonna maybe try to put the bumper on him? 4 to go. This battle for second here is gonna start to let Zach Thompson start to pull away a little bit. That's exactly what's starting to happen. RB, Dove, side by side. Dove, dogleg. RB stays on track. Brad Dove takes over second place. But we're still side by side, 1 and 2. Dove and RB battling it out. They make contact. They touch. No caution. They touch. Good battle for second place right now. Zach Thompson starting to pull away. 3 laps to go in Phoenix. Jason Forwell, he's down to 23.5 back. But he can still maybe get a good top 3 here if Zach Thompson, if RB and Brad Dove make contact, they could easily fall out and spin. They could easily fall out of this top 3 here. 2 to go. Dove into the dog leg. RB stays on track. Brad Dove almost loses it and takes RB with him. Dove up high. RB down low. White flag in the air. One more time around here in Phoenix. Brad Dove knows that, and Brad Dove makes the move. Brad Dove falls into 2nd place. RB into 3rd place. What's RB gonna do? RB inside. Brad Dove outside. Brad Dove throws a block on RB in the dog leg. Last time through 1 and 2. Brad Dove loses it. He slides up. He almost makes contact with the wall. RB Turner stays on the inside. RB Turner side by side with Brad Dove. Brad Dove holds off RB Turner. Last time out of 4, Zach Thompson will steal the win, and Zach Thompson wins in Phoenix. Zach Thompson, your ace winner. Here's your check flag moment of the race. Now Zach Thompson's burning it down. We go to your final results. Here are your final results here from Phoenix. Zach Thompson brings home the win today. Brad Dove brings home your bridesmaid in P number 2. RB Turner rounds out your top 3 and brings home the silver today. Rounding out the rest of the field is going to be Jason Forwell, Jordan Lane rounds out your top 5. Robert Van Ness, Michael Bizert, Josh Bard, Andrew Davis round out your field here in Phoenix. Brad Dove, Michael Booth, get a copy?
Yeah.
Normally, me, you don't get to talk to each other like this, but congratulations on your 2nd place. Kind of walk me through your thoughts on how you were trying after you had that little incident with RB in 3 and 4, and how you were able to bounce back.
It's just racing. Had a strong truck. Learned a lot today. Just threw something out there that I haven't tried yet, and it was pretty quick. Burned it up the first run. RB got around me, went ahead and pit, and then I knew my plan: just stay steady, and the tires would come back to me. The high side was starting to come in really good there at the end, and especially down there in 1 and 2, 3 and 4, you got to stay right around the bottom and then cut the dog leg. And I think one more lap I would have had Zach, but it is what it is. Fun racing. Good group of guys.
And you there, Dove. Normally, me and you are not like this. Normally, me and you on track together.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Haven't
Dove.
seen you in a while.
Congratulations, Dove. Gotta give you shout-outs, man.
Well, I give my shout outs to Chop Shop, Nate, Striker, Church, Jerry, all them guys. Without them, I don't get any better. Um, they give me crap all the time, but they're a great group of guys. John, good league over there at Chop Shop. This nice little fun league, Jason, my company, Dove Farm LLC, um, uh, my my family, everybody, everybody that just supports us out here, um, Budgie, for what she does for everybody, she's a she's an amazing woman, and Jason for putting this league on and allowing you to do what you do up here in the booth and have a little fun.
Indeed, they Dove. And I know me and you give each other some too. You know, Dove? Congratulations, man.
Thanks.
Brad Dove, your second place finisher. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Your third place finisher today, Mr. R.B. Turner. R.B. Turner, Mike in the booth, get a copy.
Yes, sir.
You had a good little race today. You led a couple laps. Had a little incident with Brad Dove. Bounced back from it. Able to bring home third place. Walk me through that, man.
Well, I mean, it was a good race. We was running real good. I was battling Dove, I think, most of the time. Even in that first stand, I mean, I started pulling away towards the end, right before the pit stops. But yeah, we were battling pretty hard there, and we just got together. But you know, Zach was able to get by us, and that's all she wrote.
Hey, RB. You had a good battle Dove there. You guys almost got past Zach Thompson a couple times. Almost made contact a few more times within those closing laps. Once you two
Yeah, we
started,
got together a couple times. We were racing pretty hard, but it was all fun though. It's no I don't begrudge him a bit, and hope he don't for me either. So I think we were just having a really good race there.
well, if you're not trading paint, you're not racing, am I right?
That's how I feel.
In this case, it's not paint no more, it's trading wrap. Think about
Yeah,
it.
it's all good. Uh, I'll still, I'm old school, so yeah.
Well, Webbing's racing. Anyway, RB, you're gonna give me your shoutouts, man.
Thank you, sir. Shout out to mom and dad and Russ and Jeremy and Taylor and Chris and Brad Dove for racing me, and uh, congratulations to Zach there, and uh, thank you to Jason and Signature Esports for putting this on, and thank you to you for broadcasting.
Indeed, there, RB. Anyway, RB, congratulations on your third place finish.
Appreciate it, bud.
And now, the man of the hour, Zach Thompson. Zach Thompson, Mike in the booth, get a copy?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Dove and RB get into it, and you steal it. And then they apply pressure.
Yeah, I got fortunate with that move. They were definitely faster. So I just saw an opportunity on the outside, just kind of stuck it while they were gliding on the inside.
You're able to get through them, you're able to hold them off. What was it like when you saw those two get bigger and bigger and you moving mirror on those closer to those closing laps?
I knew RB was had something still left. I guess he didn't because Dove caught back up to him, but I would have definitely liked to have passed him on speed, not because of a mistake, but I definitely was pretty nervous waiting for them to take their shots.
You know, they almost, from what I saw, they got to you, but then they made contact a couple of times, which kind of let you get away.
Yeah, I think they did. I was trying not to look in the rearview mirror with the final 5 laps. I just didn't want to see it. If it happened, it happened.
Well, you did good holding them off. Able to get Team TRD a victory today. I bet they're happy about that one.
Oh, I hope they're real happy. There was a lot of fast cars. Shame that Davis and Barr didn't finish the race. I don't know what happened with them, but there
Well,
was a lot of people that were fast.
I know Davis, he got collected in that early incident.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I avoided that one too, so
I
I
saw.
guess it was a pretty lucky day.
Anyway, Zach, go ahead and give me your shoutouts, man.
Amp Racing, Jason, uh, you, Dove, RB, for all giving me a lot of fun here today. This was really fun.
And you there, Zach? Congratulations on your first
It-
place finish. Race Control's getting mad at me for keeping you here. They want you in victory lane.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Zach Thompson, everybody, your race winner. Hey guys, I'm Michael Bollinger. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight at this afternoon here at Phoenix. We remind you that Jason will be in the booth tonight for Amp Racing League tonight. As we get ready, as they go to the playoffs as they're in the playoffs at Talladega tonight. Just gonna go talk it over with him now. Jason, Michael in the booth, get a copy?
Yeah.
How just getting ready to tell him on how we're getting ready to do a swap later on tonight with Amp as they get ready to go to Talladega.
Are they going to Talladega? I don't even know where they're going. You know better than I do right now. Yeah, they're going to Talladega. They're going to do super speedway racing.
Indeed there, Jason? You kind of had a good race. You had a good race yourself today. Bounced back from that early incident. Kind of walk me through your thoughts on that a little bit.
Let's see. How do I put this in layman's terms? I suck at this track. I didn't get any practice in, and there's just a lot that went wrong early. I got free in turn one, like lap 2, and smacked the inside wall. I was going to try to hold it down there. I knew I was going to hit that wall. I just did the exit that it was where I was going to be, and it just so happened that Bosworth was going around at the same time. And then didn't change tires, so that slowed me up. So when I came in for my pit stop, the new tires just made me feel faster. I was able to get in out of pit road pretty good. I think the virtual pit crew did more work than I did today.
Indeed there, Jason? You had a good one yourself. Normally, you don't get much time on the track fight, except right now, like I don't really anymore.
Yep.
Anyway,
That's the
Jason,
reason why I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing this. That's why, we want drivers to come out and just relax and have some fun and chill with me and enjoy the gaming community. I want to make sure that everybody gets the opportunity to race and not have to stress, right?
yeah.
And to get to run the track that everybody's running each week, and we just changed the car up. So I think we're going to Vegas next week.
Yes, we're going to Vegas next week, and I'll be at Vegas next week.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you're going to have some fun. That's a good thing. I hope you enjoy that.
I will. I'll be going with my pops too. His first time at a
There you go.
NASCAR race.
There you go. If I don't call the race next week, it'll be from my perspective. So Vegas is gonna be a good racetrack.
Yeah,
We should see some more drivers.
Anybody want to help me send us out of here?
Yep. As I always say, folks, the biggest thing in the world is kindness. So treat each other with kindness. Be good. Be safe. Be kind to one another. It's the most important factor of life. It really is. Mike, see you, man.
See you, Jason.